Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
He'll sneak it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
On the move from inside is 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined.
Turning it on! Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
QB draw. Past the first down marker and still running. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Tate. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Finds his man. It's Williams. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Davis looking to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defensively, you'll take the slow downs. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That brings him to within 1.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Reed. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. A strike downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
We see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Davis will throw. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Offense trying to go with some misdirection in the run game to the boundary, but the defense was there. They're able to corral the back behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Keeps it on the draw. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Davis looking to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Rushes on him. And the third down pass is incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Oh, they're after him. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
College football becomes more and more every year, more nickel, more dime packages, more speed on the field. So no matter what you do, I got a guy that can go chase down your quarterback in any situation, and you can see it right there. DB came flying in there, gets the first sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The kick is on its way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Davis will throw. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He leaves it with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. They're setting up the screen. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. He bullies his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Reed. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Davis looking to pass. Here comes the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Trying play action. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Sets up the screen. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeps it on the bootleg. Shakes off the defender. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Davis will throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The lone back's got it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal post, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd down, going up top. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the run, it's Tate. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Davis looking to pass. Using the quick game. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Leaves it with the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He makes a grab. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. From the gun. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. Late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Davis will throw. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. It's a running room. And he's got a touchdown. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. The give to the tailback. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Davis looking to pass. Here's the pressure. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Off the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Power football with the run. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack in the 20.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Now the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. And that one's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give from the gun. Find some fresh air. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up in the game.
Second down now after the sack. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On first down from the 13-yard line. In the red area, it's Vaughan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Handoff from the shotgun. Sweet cut there. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing second and long from the 19. Davis will throw. Firing to the right, complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. Moving away from pressure. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And this QB is really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Here's the handoff. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll run the counter. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a cut! Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Davis looking to pass. Got his man.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off play action. It's complete to the right. Gets away from one. He's got space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And just nowhere to go with the football for that quarterback. The defense in a nickel, they had extra DBs on the field, doing a nice job in the back end covering, and just no receivers able to get open.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Now this offense is back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Tate. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Handoff to the lone back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Davis will throw. Oh, he makes the catch. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They're going to run it. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jefferson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll leave it with him. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Might as well give it to him again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Pucks it out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Got his man on the right.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Right on target this time. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Going for it all. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Wants to pass. This time he's got it. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. So now it's 2nd and long.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball
into the end zone for a touchdown. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Davis looking to pass. He's got his man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on 3rd down for this offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. The defense calls a timeout, trying to get itself organized. They'll try the run. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room, it's Tate. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. On the move from inside his 5. They stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books.